Hey, welcome back to Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny, and today we're going to talk about the bullish market's back, baby. So Wall Street Bets YOLO climate has been hot. Also, the memes are spicy as always. We're going to look at them. I'm going to tell you what Dylan thinks about
Two Super Guys Trade Stocks.
We're just stumbling our way through this.
them. Yeah, that's us in life too. But this one right here, titled "I Feel Absolutely Sick in the Stomach." I know it's tough, man. We've all felt that kind of nausea before, where you just look at something and you're like, "God damn, I screwed that stock
Down
up."
28,000.
Yeah, 28,000, but 97.6% in a year is pretty impressive rate of return.
So this was in between before FRC reported earnings, I'm guessing, like after the first drop.
Yeah, so he just posted this 4 days ago, actually. I took this screenshot this morning. And sorry, I didn't see it in the last year. I meant actually since February, in the last few months, this guy lost 98% of his money.
So year to
Uh,
date, yeah.
but PacWest was really the death knell for him, is what he said here. So, yeah, what can you do, unfortunately? But I really love how he closes it out here. If you need me for any stock picks, let me know.
You know,
All right?
the
He's
irony
there.
is if he had done shares, he would be completely fine. Because if he bought around February after the first drop, PacWest was at 11, and now they're climbed back all the way up to 9. That sucks. Jeez.
Yeah, well, it's all about the options, man. This is a funny meme to me. All the issues we currently are facing right now, right? We're talking about credit card debt, companies living bailout to bailout, the government debt ceiling crisis just got averted. We've got a 2-year raise on that. Then here's the Federal Reserve backing up all of this with a sniper rifle.
Yes. Yeah, they're
Yep.
just dictating every move. Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That constant QE cycle moves the entire world. That's really all that matters. So here is actually someone that profited well from this whole AI bubble, right? So this person turned 4K into $56,000 in 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. For every one of these that gets posted, 100 idiots try this and they lose all their money and end up
Yeah.
at 97.8% loss.
More than 100, just to be clear. It's the vast majority of these don't work. The ones that work are the ones you hear about.
Exactly. So really, this person's big kind of play here was the Nvidia earnings, which we know what happened there, massive the spike after earnings, and also Netflix. Netflix has been all of a sudden really hot too, as far as stock wise.
Yeah, they're only back up in the 400 range.
I know,
Yep.
and that's wild to me because I've had a very bearish kind of Netflix but bias for quite a while. But anyways,
I think that you can't, especially, yeah. Oh,
no, this is someone who didn't do options, but they put a massive amount of money into Nvidia back in 2016. I'd like to have that cost basis on Nvidia. At
you
that
know
price,
what?
it actually probably makes sense.
I know someone who did this too. They just bought 100 shares and they hadn't sold yet. It was 2016. It was at $20 a share. That's disgusting.
Nice. Yeah, nothing like $1.6 million, $1.65 million in gains on a $1.7 million position.
That's like
sexy
Bitcoin
as hell.
returns, man. That's
Yeah. It was funny that the whole post, if you actually read it, he talks about how he was invested in Intel, and Intel hadn't done anything for a few years, so he decided he should sell half of his Intel and buy another chip maker. So he bought Nvidia.
yeah, that's disgusting. Good for him though. Way to hold, because there's 20 different times he could have sold for what would have seemed like an insane profit at the time.
Yeah. Thinking of Nvidia. Nvidia is holding the entire market together right now. I actually kind of hope Nvidia fails and one of these button fails. Personally, I don't know about you. But that's just me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. This is like we were talking about the whole kind of power of Netflix. This person is up $168,000 in a single day from Netflix calls. Does that make sense at all?
It was an options play, obviously. He traded Baba yesterday for bigly profits. Bigly, just so we're clear. Bigly profits.
I suspect English is not his first language,
No
but
way.
he's a much more successful. He or she is a much more successful trader than you or I will ever be. $168,000 in profits in a single day on options YOLO.
So here's the deal with that. There is a large amount of people who have done this and then lose everything the next trade. It would be
Yes.
interesting to see a study, which would never work because people will just delete their stuff, but to see how many of the successful ones lead to $0 later.
Yeah. Oh, I completely agree. Yeah, it seems as though many people on the Wall Street Bets forum have kind of learned their lesson a little bit. So if you notice right here, he says, along the way, I withdrew 30,000 and put them in my Fidelity account. All right. So he
Okay,
took some of
that's
his
smart.
winnings out, put it away. Like that's what a lot of these guys are now kind of arrived at the idea is that you YOLO, you get a bunch of money and you put it in some safe blue chip stocks. Safe, safe. Yeah. But
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's awesome. That's
yeah.
these trades just make you sick, right? Because when you
Do you remember this picture? This is alleged to be Jay Powell at the Grateful Dead concert. I sent you this one actually.
okay, it's not him
I
though, right?
No, it very well could be. It was in Virginia, I want to say, so it's well within the area where I would be surprised if Jay Powell was visiting some concerts. But like my favorite thing about this was actually the replies and the comments here.
He's at home. I need my boy relaxed and ready to clap the market in 2 weeks.
Yeah, don't forget FOMC meeting coming up.
Okay, and that's going to lead us
Yeah.
to our other video about the state of the market. All right, that works out.
Exactly. So I don't know if do you guys enjoy these Wall Street Bets things? I don't know how many people that watch our channel also hang out on Wall Street Bets on occasion because the entertainment over there is well worth the price of 5 minutes while scrolling through the feed as you take a crap. So that's my personal opinion.
There you go. So now we can be a channel that you can watch when you're taking a dump. All right, thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
See you later.